So basically, I heard this is your baby. This is
Yes.
your brainchild. So how did this come to be?
Well, I don't know if I go as far as say my brainchild, but I think as a company, when we decided that this was a good opportunity and something that we wanted to do, then it was my job to get it open and get it running, and we put a lot of money into the building, but we've been putting a lot of money and heart and effort now into not just the creature comforts of air conditioning, bathrooms, and a great sound system, but actually trying to restore a little glitz to the Ritz.
Pretty much. I see a lot of history around here too. I've noticed that there's ticket stubs at the entrance that are from older shows and different black and white photos from all around. Are you going to be collecting them ongoing, or like?
Yeah, we want to. We really want to embrace the history in the building, and I think collect it again, or recollect it. I think when you start looking at some of the acts that have passed through here, whether it's Jack White way back in the day, or Marilyn Manson, or Smashing Pumpkins, or Foo Fighters, or Jay-Z, I mean the list goes on and on of amazing artists, and really heroes of contemporary culture. They all came through here, and they all plied their craft and entertained the fans in Raleigh, and I think left a good vibration from this. And so anyway, so we were just trying to restore it and renew it and embrace it and build on it.
I was wondering, what was this place like before you guys got your hands on it?
It had been in a pretty good state of disrepair, I think, for some time, and there were a lot of fundamental problems with the building, for the plumbing, and just things that over time that either hadn't been maintained or maybe were solved 30 years ago that is no longer a solution. So it took a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of craftsmanship to unearth it in some ways and make it work. And I think we're still finding things that need to get done. So it's.
Was there any nightmares this morning that you were like, oh, get that done, get that done?
No, we were really lucky in that way, and I think we have a really great team here. Catherine Silver, our GM, is very passionate, and she brings a great history of with facilities. I mean, she used to run Washington Nationals ballpark, so for her to want to come to Raleigh and run a club, I think says a lot for what the club is going to be, and what the club can be, and a lot about Raleigh. From a quality of life and a way to live your life, I think Raleigh is a great town.
It is wonderful. What are your dreams, aspirations of what you're going to do in the future here?
We're still building on it. We've got our little sort of ode to the imagination in the lobby. Sort of an outer space, extraterrestrial sort of thing. And I think we've been working with Lewis and Nate. Just two tremendous local artists that I'm actually now trying to bring them to Charlotte, work a little with them on the Fillmore, and I think in Louisville and our Mercury Ballroom there. I think as artists they have a real rock and roll sensibility to them. And I've always been a believer, like many people, that music has a real transcendent power to it, almost a metaphysical power. And I feel sort of like they're artists like that too. I think they come from the same sensibility that there's more going on around us than sometimes we realize,
I haven't seen their work. What kind of content do they create?
Well, the lobby is Nate and Lewis.
The entire thing, okay.
All the blown glass, the sort of starry fixtures that are floating around in there, and the moon. I don't know if you've had a chance to kind of look through the lobby yet, but it's it's an ode to the imagination, and sort of an outer space, extraterrestrial kind of thing. And then inside the Stella Lounge, we've tried to take various sort of brand pieces that Stella uses and incorporate it into our little VIP club, in a way that's just different. So I think you see sort of an ode to classical paintings, but somehow Stella is worked into it, to the bars themselves and the stars from the label that are incorporated in there. And I think it's a really cool space.
Very fun.
And it just as a guy who gets to work in a lot of clubs around the country, I think it's one of the cooler VIP clubs I've ever seen.
I was going to say, your very, very rich history in the music scene, period.
Yeah.
So, for you to be excited about something, that should get many people pumped. That's what I say.
I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah, give yourself The only other thing I have to say is about kind of the marriage that we're trying to form with the Charlotte group and the Raleigh group. And you had touched base on that. Do you want to just talk to Charlotte and say hi and help her down? Or?
I mean, we're so thrilled about the Charlotte Fillmore, and I think how the community has embraced us, and we have such a great team in Charlotte, and a few of our Charlotte guys and gals are up here and involved up here, and so we're trying to make Raleigh and Charlotte must plays when you're traveling on the East Coast. That as an artist you have to stop, because between the communities, the buildings, and the people in the buildings, you're not going to get a better club experience in the country than you're going to get here in Charlotte and Raleigh. So we're really proud of that. We're not done. I mean, we're still a work in progress. We can do better. We can do more things. But we're very proud of what we've done today. We're hoping to build on that.
Well, we hope to be around to see all of it.
Yay! I hope so too.
I'm very excited about this. Is there anything else that you would like to say or you'd like to ask?
I just wondered if there was anything else that you would like to sort of throw out there that we haven't asked, something that you think potential customers and VIP guests could glean some knowledge from.
I think this in particular, both Charlotte and Raleigh are just, if you haven't been to a show in either of these buildings, I think it's worth coming out to see, because I think hopefully you're going to find a lot of really happy people. You're going to find a lot of hardcore music fans that if you like this music, you're going to find a lot of people like you who like this music, whatever that show is. And I think that you're going to see that the artists they put on great shows in our buildings, because we take good care of them and we make them great places to play. We try to make it as easy and as wonderful as possible. So whether you're an artist in Charlotte or an artist in Raleigh, you walk into the buildings and are amazed, and you walk out of the buildings going, wow, that was incredible. That's our goal, and I think we're going to continue to work every day to be great at that.